Introduce me. As soon as he's done chewing the fat over there, he's in the middle, and then the grizzly bear jumped on him. You introduce me. If it gets any more professional, let me know. We'll do something about it.
You could say this is an informal gathering. That's what I like about it. Mike's a horse trainer. He's worked with horses all over the United States, not to mention Europe, especially Northern Europe. I think he's in love with some Norwegian girls because he's always going over there. But he's had a kind of a blessed life when you get right down to it. You know, Brian Newbert got him a job going out on the wagon with the Spanish ranch back in the 70s, and his close friends told him not to go because they were afraid he was going to get killed. That's a true story. Well, he didn't get killed, and he went on to work with a lot of famous horsemen like Buck Brannaman and Joe Walter and many others. Concurrently, as a teenager, he got interested in music, especially after the Monterey Pop Festival. And his style actually reflects a wide-ranging set of musical interests. He also plays electric with a full old-fashioned rock and roll band, the Bohemian Saints, and if you ever get a chance, you need to hear them too. This afternoon, we're getting one man and one guitar. From over on the coast in Monterey County, please welcome Mike Beck.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Such a lovely introduction, thank you. I had so much fun playing today at the open mic tent. That was really fun, and there's a lot of great people up there playing all over the place, so if you get a chance, you know. I dubbed that show this morning the kitchen show, because it was like playing in the kitchen. It was just all really relaxed, and Ramblin' Jack came, and I got him up to play a couple songs. He's, I think, sleeping it off right now. Someday, my baby, when I'm a man, others have taught me the best that they can. Sell me a suit, cut off my hair, send me to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, and goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. And when I retire and my time is my own, and I paid all my payments and it's time to go home, I wonder what happened betwixt, in between, when I went to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. Well, I'm going to work in tall buildings. Yeah, I'm going to work in tall buildings. Thank you. Does it sound okay out there?
Sounds great.
Does it sound good? Yeah. Do you like this guitar?
Yes.
Does it sound good? This guitar? Well, I had this other guitar that the Gibson Guitar Company gave me that I played forever and ever and ever and ever, you know. And so I was never looking for another guitar because I'm like a minimalist. Like I need just one guitar. I don't need two. It's working out pretty good so far. So anyway, I was in Austin. I went in a store with some friends from Norway, helping them buy an F5 mandolin. And I saw this guitar. I walked into this place where there's just acoustic guitars. I was by myself in there and I heard this psst, hey, hey. And I went, what? It was this guitar. Come here. What do you want? Play me. I don't have a pick. Go get a pick. Hurry up. So I ran and got a pick and I came back and I started playing this guitar and I went, oh my God. Wow. And so I thought, are they piping something in the ventilation system here? Because this thing sounds great. And I picked up some others and they didn't have it. I came back to this one and went, wow, yeah. And so I left with this guitar. And this guitar has since revealed itself to me more and more. That it was waiting for me because it was really did not want to go. There was a lot of hipsters coming in there. You know, these guys, they're trust funders and their dad pays for everything. And they were like, we don't want to go with one of those guys because they'll never play us. You're working. We want to go with you. So since then, this guitar, which is named Steven, has been over to Europe with me. And we're just kind of getting to know each other. Fits in the overhead real good. Anyway, man, yeah. Sitting on the fender of someone else's truck, drinking Old Crow whiskey, warm 7-Up out in the parking lot. And you can hear the band playing, coming through the wall, and there ain't no cover charge. There ain't no last call out in the parking lot. And there's a couple of cowboys putting up their dukes, and there wasn't much to it after both of them puked out in the parking lot. And someone called the police, and the police finally came, wrote a couple tickets, took a couple names out in the parking lot. Well, I love to see the neon shine across the gravel, and I love to hear them pickup trucks come unravel. Some giving up, some are giving in. Seems like everybody's looking for a friend out in the parking lot. Whoops, there's a couple who could not wait to get home. They're probably in love, so let's leave them alone out in the parking lot. And the band is on the bus, and they're loaded up to leave. And the drummer's got a girlfriend tugging on his sleeve out in the parking lot. Well, I love to see the neon shine across the gravel, and I love to hear them pickup trucks come unravel. Some are giving up, some are giving in. It seems like everybody's looking for a friend out in the parking lot. Now everybody's gone. They've shut off all the lights and the dust is all settled, and it's never been so quiet out in the parking lot. This is an old traditional cowboy song I learned from Ramblin' Jack, and he learned it from Woody. Welcome all you old-time cowboys. Listen to this song. Do not grow weary, 'cause I won't detain you long. Concerned a bunch of wild cowboys who did agree to go. Spend the summer pleasant on the hunt of the buffalo. Well, I found myself in Griffin in the year of '83, when a well-known famous drover come walking up to me. He said, "How do you do, young fellow? And how do you like to go? And spend the summer pleasant on the hunt of the buffalo." Me being out of work right then, to that drover I did say, "This going out on Buffalo Road depends upon your pay. Yeah, but if you pay good wages and transportation to and fro, then I guess I might go with you on the hunt of the buffalo." Oh yes, I pay good wages and transportation too. Yet you'll agree to work for me until the season's through. Yeah, if you do go homesick and you try to run away, well, you'll starve to death out on the trail, and also lose your pay. Well, with all this flattering talking, he signed up quite a train. Some 10 or 12 in number, some able-bodied men. And our trip, it was a pleasant one as we hit the westward road, until we hit old Boggy Creek down in New Mexico. Well, it was there our pleasures ended and our troubles all begun. A lightning storm hit us, made the cattle run. I got all full of stickers from the cactus that did grow. And there was outlaws and they was waiting there to pick us off, pick us off, pick us off from the hills of Mexico. Well, our working season ended, but the drover would not pay. He said, you went drunk too much, now you're all in debt to me. But the cowboys there never heard of such a thing as a bankrupt law. So we left that drover's bones to bleach on the trail of the buffalo. Five more days, 5 more minutes. 5 minutes? Okay, 5 minutes. I know, life goes like at a Cowboy gathering. When I play, I lose all track of time. I don't think it looks good when I pull out my iPhone and look at it. iPhone. Actually, this guy talked me into it, and I have to thank him. He's Gary P. Nunn's road manager, and he said, Mike, your life is going to get simpler when you get one. And it did, because it's like a road manager in a box. You don't know where you're going in the hill country of Texas to play a gig, and it's always, take the 2240 to the 618 FM. And you're like, what? So you can just dial it in, and it'll actually bring you through the hill country. I was playing guitar one night in Austin, in the hill country with, Austin, you know, whatever. But thank you though, it's really a cool place. I shouldn't be like that. But I was playing with this old black guy, man, this blues guy named RC something. Anyway, he's kind of legend around there, you know, like he taught Stevie Ray Vaughan to play guitar and all that, you know. So anyway, we're driving through the hill country trying to find this gig. And he's lost. We're lost, you know. And he's super old. And we're driving and it's dark, you know. The hill country of Texas is just dark, these dark roads. And you think there can't possibly be a gig out here. And he said, pull over. And so we pulled over and he said, Mike, get out of the car. I thought, what the hell, what? Get out of the car and I said, yeah. He says, where's the moon? It's up that way. Get back in, and he found the gig. He wanted to know where the moon was, so that was his GPS. And involved me getting out of the car. Anyway. I don't know what to play, you know, I'm just gonna play something that's fun, maybe something kind of fun. We got so many I want to play. No, I can't. There's other people that I can't. I like your style, but I can't do it. Writing songs is really fun for me, and it's like there's no rules. That's maybe why I like it. There's no rules. And you can always just kind of like start, you can write the last verse first, you can, you know, you can get drunk and write, you can get up at 5 in the morning and drink coffee and write. You can do all these little things that are just ways of going about it. And so sometimes I like to go, hey, I'm Smokey Robinson, I'm gonna write a Motown song. And it won't come out like a Motown song, it'll be something else. But I had this gig, yeah, I was opening for Merle, and I said, I want to do a Merle song. I want to write a Merle Haggard song. Now, to me, Merle is like the Shakespeare of country music, you know. And so, yeah, I really, So, you know, I played these bar bands all these years, and as a kid, and played a song called the Working Man's Blues. You know, we all, the Merle tune, Working Man's Blues, yeah, you know. And I thought, but wow, you know, now you can't get a job. So I thought, you know, it's like Hank Williams saying about the honky tonk blues. There's no more honky tonks, there's sports bars, you know. So they're gonna be singing about a bunch of stuff that nobody knows what it is. One of them's having a job. Right? So I channeled my inner Merle on this, as I've never played this in front of anybody. But I wrote it. It's called I Want to Find Out What It's Like. Well, I guess I don't have a title, but it could be called I Want to Find Out What It's Like to Have the Working Man's Blues. Are you game? Can I play it for you? I really have never played it before. I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. Money in my pocket at the end of the day, mud all over my shoes. I've been looking for honest work, but I guess you've all heard the news. I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. I've been asking down at the coffee shop if someone could use a hand. Keep your rig running down the road, harvest the crops on your land. I want that feeling that an honest day's work can bring to the soul of a man. I don't want a handout, just a job for these two idle hands. Yeah, I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. Money in my pocket at the end of the day, but all over my shoe. I've been looking for honest work, but I guess you've all heard the news. I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. Grew up in a house where my dad went to work most every day of his life. Lucky strike in his lips as he pounded on steel to provide for 3 kids and a wife. The American dream awaited them boys when they got home from the big war. That train's done left town, we don't make nothing here no more. Yeah, I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. Money in my pocket at the end of the day, but all over my shoe. Been looking for honest work, but I guess you've all heard the news. I want to find out what it's like to have the working man's blues. Yeah, I just want a job. I want the working man's blues. channeling my inner Merle. Thank you. Thanks, folks. I'm going to sell some CDs back there. Please come and visit.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Great job. Thanks for telling us about where that guitar came from. What kind of guitar is it?
It's a Martin D18.
Martin D18.